Hey, what's up everyone? This is Minnesota Mike back with you for another video. This is another one in my vlog series that I do through the Memphis Songwriters Association in conjunction with the blog that I write for them, talking all about songwriting and what has worked for various artists over the course of a handful of years, whether those songs have been hits or not. So this latest kick that I'm on is called Collectivism. At the height of the pandemic, we heard corporations scream that we're all in this together. I don't know about you, but it got pretty cloying to hear over and over again. Yet in song form, it can be somewhat reassuring to hear. So in this blog and vlog kick, we're going to talk about collectivist songs, but as always, I'm going to try to give you some songs that you may not have heard of before, or at least ones that haven't become cliched within this particular category. So first we're going to look at a song by a Minnesota band called Cloud Cult, and this is a song called Good Friend. In my previous blog and vlog kick about mysticism, we talked about Journey of the Featherless by Cloud Cult. In that song, there were a handful of things that screamed individualism, like not needing a cell phone and being able to make it to heaven on your own with your new friends, making the journey a little bit more pleasant. But Good Friend, appropriately off the band's album Love, insists that we can't get through this crazy life alone. This is shown through lines like the last one or the first verse, and one of my favorites, we are not broken ones, just shattered pieces of the same bright sun, trying to find out which way to run, and we can't do this alone. The bridge then says life is a playground and it takes a lot of work. You'd better learn to love or it'll tear you apart, because in the end we are measured by the size of our hearts and we can't do this alone. There are a lot of Cloud Cult songs that make you think deeply, and that can sometimes be uncomfortable, but this one, like the aforementioned Journey of the Featherless, always makes me smile. So melodically, the song's intro uses G, D, C, and G. With the song being written in G, this is a 1-5-4-1 pattern. The verses use D, G, D, C, and G, making that a 5-1-5-4 pattern. The chorus uses the same chords as the intro. The bridge then uses G, D, E minor, and C played twice and faster the second time through. That is a 1-5-6-4 pattern. After the last chorus, the song ends on G, D, C, and G, which is the same pattern as the intro. Instrumentally, the song starts off with drums, which is followed by piano, guitar, more piano, and a violin. Just another slight note, melodically, when that album came out, they actually compared Good Friend to Arcade Fire, which I think is a fair comparison, except without, a problematic lead singer. That's definitely one positive to Cloud Cult. But structurally, the song's intro is extended, which is typical of many Cloud Cult songs. After the intro, the chorus comes in, followed by a verse, chorus, bridge, and another chorus. One thing I enjoy about Cloud Cult's songs is that although they are very thought-provoking, the band knows how to let the lyrics breathe. I mentioned earlier the extended intros that show up in many of their songs, and this is a good example. They only need two reasons why all they need is a good friend, good friend specifically. It doesn't have to be anything more complicated than the fact that life is hard sometimes, and even harder for those who have to go about it alone. And despite the song not being lyrically complex, it is vocally complex, going from chorus to a verse, to a bridge to another chorus, and the cadence gymnastics that Craig Minowa does from one part to the other wouldn't work if there were a ton of lyrics involved. So Good Friend is linked below. You can take a listen. Like I said, I am Minnesota Mike. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out all my other vlogs on my YouTube page and all my other blogs, which can be found on the Memphis Songwriters Association website. Thank you so much.